No, that's wrong. Dixie Diamonds 332. Mets 12:38 p.m. Dixie 9:38 p.m. Balloony chose to begin his recitation of the three Brentses' 27th of February conversation with Minima's observation about the magpie lark at the bird feeder in the backyard of the rented home, a recitation that Lala simultaneously voiced in three-part disharmony. "There she is again," Minima said, pointing at the bird feeder from her seat on a cushioned chair on the patio. "What?" Maxima asked, his voice acidic and forehead furrowed. Glancing at his wife and seeing her outstretched arm, he rolled his eyes and looked in the direction she pointed. "Oh," he said, shaking his head. Yeah, nice. Can you focus? This is important." "I was just saying," Minima replied, her facial expression broadcasting anger. "Ma," Brent said, raising his hands at the wrist so his palms faced his mother. "The bird's nice, but we all need to know what the hell we're doing, or else one, two, or all of us could wind up in jail. You ready?" "I'm ready," she said with a dismissive shrug of her left shoulder. "Jesus, I'm listening." "Good," Maxima said. "Let's review. Brent, what happens first?" "The three of us head out on a fishing boat towards Crab Island," Brent said, head tilted to the side. "Min, where are we going?" Max asked. "Between those two islands," she said with a stare. "Morton and Stadbrook," she added after a short pause. "Why?" Max asked. "To rendezvous with that other boat. The one that's got a ringer for our sweet baby. The Lady Prynne." "To what end?" Max asked. Shaking her head, Minima said, "Because Brent's going to trade places with his double. The two of them swap clothes and Brent goes with him and their guy comes back with us. Then..." "No," Max said. "Brent's turn. What's your job?" "To be the guy on the boat." "Your name?" Max asked sarcastically. Brent crossed his arms, tilted his head to the left and said, "Billy Seaver." "Correct. Min, what do we do after we drop off Brent and pick up Billy?" "We head back home, and on Saturday the fun begins," Minima said with a triple eyebrow raise. "Meaning?" "Me, John Altry, dressed like you, and Billy dressed like Brent, head to the Dorothy, while you head to the Moxie along with J.P. Duchesne, also dressed in Brent's clothes." "Where are you to set sail for?" "Toronipa, Indonesia," Minima said sarcastically. "Why? No extradition with Australia," Brent chimed in. "And while we're sailing, you'll be high in the sky acting as a decoy if needed. If they force you down, you land, and they're handed JP, who's got every right in the world to take to the wild blue yonder. And if they don't make you land, you continue to Indonesia and meet us there." "Exactly right, Brent. That is exactly correct. Tommy Boy said he'll be happy to introduce us to some of his friends there and help us invest some of our funds, and that you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like." "All right, I think we're good to go. And tomorrow we head to Indonesia and freedom," Maxima said with a big smile and multiple head nods.